When I was growing up, my dad was not in my life. And he wasn't just not in my life. I had experiences. I remember having to do DNA tests twice because my dad, when my mom got pregnant with me, my dad was just like, she's not mine, that kid's not mine, whatever. And so I remember being very young and my mom swabbing my cheek with a Q-tip. And my mom is not one to hide. Mom's not one to sugarcoat. I don't care how old you are. She's not going to tell you a lie. And I remember I said, what are we doing? And she said, your father doesn't think you're his. And I was at my grandmother's house, his mom's house, his house where he lived. And that stuck with me because then I remember after that, I saw him, my earliest memory, I saw him walk right past me and go in his room. And he was so tall. My dad's like 6'5". He's so tall. But I remember watching him and I didn't know who he was. And he didn't say anything to me and acknowledge me. And I had an aunt, I believe, that was there who was like, did you see your dad? And I was like, all of that just hit in that moment. Like, wow, I really am not wanted by this man. And so that was the earliest memory I have of my father consciously.